You know what else is fantastic that I beat this week? River City Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How long was that?
6 hours.
Cool.
I saw you played it for what, an hour and a half?
2.
Two? Right, you're 30% through.
Cool.
Fucking great beat 'em up. It's a new River City.
Fun references. Great art style. Great
Incredible music.
Great music.
Incredible music.
Music that I'm worried is gonna get flagged when uploaded to YouTube. Because anytime I hear vocals kick in, I'm like, God damn it! I love this.
Didn't
Please don't
happen to
flag
me, and I put the whole stream up. So,
yeah, I think that's I like that there is. I mean, obviously, like Kunio and Double Dragon have had crossover references for a long time. I'm loving the fact that like the moves they're doing as well are like even doing the sound effects and things like that. So like, just solid system. I like the striker system.
Yeah,
That's something that adds a little bit of refreshment to, like fighting goons all the time and beat 'em up is kind of, tired, but like here's a little thing where you're like, oh, let's collect this new one and then build up that database.
ending is interesting.
Okay, well, sure.
Normally, I wouldn't even mention it, other than that game has a pretty interesting ending.
It definitely, I could see that, like, from the outset, there's got to be some weird place to go with it. That's not what you think.
It is significantly weird, and it is not the place I thought.
Yeah. I could, like, from the get-go, it's like, van pulls up, it kidnapped our boyfriends, what are we doing? And I'm like, immediately, I'm like, how you gonna fucking play this? What's gonna be up when you get there? What's gonna be the twist? What do we do?
Who cares? That song on the title screen is amazing.
It's good shit. Map navigation takes a minute, takes a while to backtrack, to do things in that game.
The bus stops help, but they're not the end-all solution.
Nope, not especially when you go into like the school.
Well, there's like 6.
And you're like, well, there's no fast travel in the school. You're in the school.
Well, luckily, you only have to go back to school like once.
Great designs on some of those characters. Nice returning faces. Fun stuff.
So you're playing as Misako, I assume?
Hey, if you bet it.
Because like I feel disappointed because I dabbed my way to victory on 6 of 7 bosses.
Wait. Hold on a second. Misako's the black-haired one?
Yep.
Main character?
Well, Kyoko is player 1, but Misako is first in some of the intro stuff, so I don't know.
Tough girl.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing tough girl.
Yeah. Kyoko looks like player 2 in all the media, but she's actually player 1. So I don't get it.
What are you talking about? Really?
Yeah.
In all the things, she's like player 2.
Yeah, except when you press start on the game, she's the one the cursor is
I had to move over
right?
to pick
Like
the black
that's what I'm talking about. It's actually weird.
Okay.
And you would think Misako would be player 1 because she's the one dating Kunio, and Kyoko's the one dating Ricky.
Well,
but
black hair all the way, but yes, other girl has the dab, and other girl has the drop kick.
Yeah, and it's just
and the
like
Yakuretsu.
I dabbed 6 of 7 bosses to death on the final hit.
Yeah,
and I screwed up once. I'm bummed out.
But you know what's better than a dab?
Nothing.
A fucking.
You heard me.
A fucking.
You
haymaker.
heard me.
A haymaker.
Woolie, the dab is straight up a better move. I picked up Misako and the haymaker is good, but it's straight up not as good as the dab.
Well, sure.
Also, the dab has rainbow effects.
And what you can't see on the sprite is the little date that it was implemented on, because I feel like that game, or at least that move, and the entirety of Borderlands 3.
So I want to talk about that, even though I haven't played it.
Should have a little date stamp next to every joke, just so that everyone playing it knows, hey man, when this was written in, it was fresh at the time.
So I got a couple.
We can't be held liable for the fact that this game took too long to come out.
I was talking to a friend of mine who has worked for a long time in the game business.
Yeah.
And he has worked with a lot of different teams at a lot of different companies. And almost every project, the guys go, hey, you know what would be really funny? Let's put Gangnam Style in our game. And he goes, don't do that. by the time this shit ships, you will look like the most dated old man assholes in the universe. But you know who won't say that to Andy Pitchford? Anyone. So that's how you get a game in which I saw a goddamn article come up on my Twitter. Here's how to get the Rick and Morty shotgun and the One Punch Man shotgun. And I'm like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
Oh, yeah. Like, the references have been pouring in. My cup overfloweth with nothing later than 2016.
Nothing.
And that's still probably going to be funny to anyone who's not
It's to good old meme lords
using social media on a regular basis. I
so I have a couple friends playing that game. It is universal. This is secondhand from people that most of you know, but I'm just saying friends of mine, so it's secondhand, don't take my word for it. Everyone fucking hates the writing in that game. Like, it is... Remember one of the things I mentioned was, like, they said they were going to tone it back down to, like, Borderlands 1 level? Nuh-uh. They apparently turned every character into claptrap. And, like, every single line of dialogue must have a gag in it. It must have something zany or stupid in it. And it just grates.
I haven't seen anything besides the Reese introduction scene with
not Troy Baker.
With not Baker.
Who's clearly trying to be Troy Baker.
Yeah.
And because they probably told the voice actor be
with
Troy Baker.
With Troy Baker.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
I feel bad, but like, what was this comment? Like, why didn't they just get Mercer? And it's like, because he's fucking sick of being Troy Baker too. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Also, the Pitchford company seems to be fucking forging brave new ground in burning bridges. Burning the ideas of bridges before the bridge happens, so to speak.
Burning the architecture plans.
Yeah, this bridge will never get built.
Burning the paper, the blueprints.
That game is a bummer to me. That game is depressing.
Tales of the Borderlands was fun.
Yeah, and Borderlands 2 is a really good game, if a bit embarrassing and memey.